Hey TikTok, this is Shy Girl and Dar, basically Monique from Chicago. I just wanted to check in as I approach, year four, almost year four of me living in Tanzania, being an entrepreneur, doing business, developing a day-to-day life, developing friends and relationships, and just thinking about all the experiences I've had thus far and how time flies, but how time also is so cherished. Like the memories that I've made and the moments that I can duplicate, can redo. They're one of a kind, and they're just a part of my story. I never really considered myself a super interesting person, just a regular girl, just doing my thing, working hard and trying to meet my goals and, just live a good life. But I have, pretty much impressed myself sometimes when I look back on how far I've come and what I'm doing every day here and how I'm living. Sometimes I'm like walking to the store or, to get regular groceries, milk, sugar, rice, whatever. Or I'm going to like a local street food place to grab me something to eat. I have these moments where when I'm doing things that are so normal, it just hits me like you really live here. And it's been a while. Like sometimes it feels like yesterday 2020 was here and I was arriving and I was in this whirlwind of meeting people and trying new things and visiting different places and what a time. So I just want to check in at a little bit over 3.5 years, almost 4. Some amazing things have happened. I have my second laundromat opened. I have 3 deals on the table with hotels that we're waiting to finalize everything to start to do their laundry. I'm really excited that we're starting to get into corporate and business clients. That is going to be a lifesaver. The first laundromat opened in 2021 and the second laundromat opened mid 2023. I feel like since 2024 started, the second location is really starting to, get more people and people are starting to know that we're here and that we're open and what we do. I just feel so extremely blessed for that. Ready to get those hotels to sign and start working with us. I feel like I'm about to really enter into the lucrative stage of the business. The first 2 years really hasn't been lucrative, even though it's been self-sustainable, if that makes sense. So the income that we have now from customers, we have enough to pay staff salary, electric bill, the water bill, the supplies that we need. All those day-to-day things are being completely covered. However, me as the owner has not been taking any money home. So I'm hoping that this year with the second store being open, it will balance everything out to the point that we will have that leftover amount of profits that can then go into my pocket, okay? 2023 was almost that profitable stage for me as the owner. However, Tanzania is experiencing water issues simultaneously with electrical issues. And what I'll say is when I got here in 2020 up until mid 2023, I had never experienced power outages here. So I really don't know what's going on. I can't explain the situation. The situation did almost break my business. Not having electricity all day with power cuts, having water shortages, water cuts and things like that, having to spend extra money to purchase the water because we don't want to lose our customers. So we purchase extra water so that we can continue to work. This past few months has really been a stress as far as that is concerned. But we're pushing through and we're not giving up. I see that it's working. So now we just need that extra push to get exactly where I need to be to bring home the coins. Coins, where you at? yeah, I need you to come on my way. Since 2024 kicked off, I have been putting in like my extra money. We needed a air conditioning unit because it's really, really hot here. Tanzania is very tropical. We've had some issues with pipes that we've had to get repaired. We had to get signage put on to the second location, which is done. I'm very happy about that. So, you know, I've been putting in all of my extra to make the improvements, keep everything running in tip-top shape, doing the promotions, and just making sure everything is running the way it should run, so that all my businesses have to do is focus on doing the laundry, getting it clean, making sure it smells wonderful, folding it beautifully, and getting it back to our customers. That's all I'm focused on. So basically, I came on here to update that I've been here 3.5 years and I'm still doing business, and I still love, love, love my decision to come here. I love my life here. Coins, where you at?